Baseball under. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And that misses 2-2. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Into the box now, George Springer. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So digging in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Coming to the plate now, Michael. Brantley.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off and running is Lindor. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And the runner will score from second. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
First baseman number 10.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 2 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. Here comes the first pitch.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, 0-2 to Alonso. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. He's running. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Alonso stands at second with two gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 9. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Gonzalez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Lindor is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Rajay Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rajay Davis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Hit hard towards center, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Center fielder, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Carlos Correa.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Altuve, the runner at third. Springer stands at second, no outs. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that's going to be hot.
That pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he'll step off and go to third here. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. The 2-2 fouled off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw to the plate. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie it. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. Evan Gattis now standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Evan Gattis.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 5 runs on only 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good
swing and a miss. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Jose
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Hit down the line at first. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner going a second time. Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso, a base hit in his first trip. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Alonso, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brian McCann.
Popped him up. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
From the stretch, and it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And next will be the versatile Tyler.
Center fielder,
he's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Naquin tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Back goes Springer at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Digging in once again, Rajay Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the
line to shortstop, he's there to make the play. And here's Michael Brantley. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay throw. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Kipnis runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Over now, they'll apply the tag between. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Josh Reddick.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 39, Oliver.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Number 13.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. And 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And another foul ball. And he struck out again. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90-92, you can usually see seams. 92-95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 5.
Altuve.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor on the grass. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the...
And now they've got him in a rundown, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Tyler White will bat next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa calls for it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 1-0 the count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Kept the run going. And there's a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Zach McAllister enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. No balls and 1 strike.
McAllister.
And that misses. 1-1. Grounded to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he just misses with a curveball. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Leading off with a try.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits to this point. Rondon's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.